time has flown by. It really is kind of crazy. This is, that was my last spring game. It's been, up to this point, it's been a really good ride, really fun ride, and I'm really just looking forward to getting into the off season, the summer conditioning, and then going into camp.
This is essentially a glorified practice. What do you guys get out of this? What are you trying to get going into this?
I think just kind of getting a few reps in the big house. Also getting reps for younger guys in the big house who either didn't play last year or would normally play. Seeing how they react. When I was getting recruited, Freddie J, Coach Jackson always said you can either be a State Street player or a Main Street player. And we need Main Street players to play in the big house. So we kind of learned a little bit about that today.
Is it difficult for young guys? Even spring game, not many people here. It's freezing out. Is it difficult to play in the stadium first time?
I think so. I was telling Cordier this morning. The mindset, it's not completely different, but it's me myself now compared to when I was first playing. Like, I was nervous going into my first spring game, and making sure I knew everything, studying my plays. And this morning I was just really relaxed, just kind of hanging out in the locker room, making sure the younger guys were kind of keeping their composure.
Watching this defense seems to get more athletic every year. Can you talk about going against those guys and what they bring?
Yeah, we got some freaks on defense.
Yeah.
Even from the young guys, I got to give a shout out to DeMonte Thomas. He's been with the 1s and 2s all spring, and he really has done a phenomenal job. Just learning the defense and learning techniques and stuff, and doing really well. And from that, he should be in high school right now, and so he did really well. Just a shout out to the player, really. Frank Clark is an absolute freak. When he's rushing on the end, he jumps up and bats down one of Devin's balls. Not many guys can do that.
I've heard that a lot. Clark, a lot of people have described him as a freak. What do you mean? What difference have you seen from last year?
I think his will to put in solid work. I think he realizes now that he's kind of in more of a leadership role at his position, especially with Jay going down. And he really has done a great job of taking the younger guys, like Taco and a couple of the other guys, and really kind of brought them up to his level. And Frank is a beast on the field, and we need him to bring the young guys up to his level. And he's progressing. He's really doing a good job with that.
Athletically, what is he able to do that some other people might not be able to do?
Well, when you have a DN who's probably as fast as some of your receivers, that classifies you as a freak. He's just built, just a monster, and he just was physically gifted and just really gifted all around.
You've seen good defenses in the Big Ten. Are these guys pretty comparable to some of the better ones you've seen?
Yeah, without a doubt. With the athletes we have on the defensive side of the ball and Coach Madison's mind and all of that, no telling what our defense can do this year.
What kind of spring did Amar Darbo have? It seemed like he's kind of an involved component of the offense today.
Yeah, really well. He did really well. He made a lot of plays for us. I think the biggest thing for him was his mental approach to the game, and just kind of making sure he knew all the plays, number one, and two. I challenged him and J.U. Chesson to lower the mental mistakes, and they really did a good job of that.